So, I don't have the Killzone 2 cover, and I don't really feel like pulling it up. Um, this is part 4, I believe. Um, in the prologue of Killzone 2, the the ISA have set up their fleet of cruisers, including the New Sun, which is a new ship, in the clouds of Helgon over the Helgast city. Um, they're preparing for a final assault to take the city from the Helgast. Um, they're unable to get their capital ships too close to destroy the bombardment due to the Helgast anti-aircraft firepower. It's just destroying their ships. Um, it's been a long time since I played number 2, so not entirely sure everything went on there. I played number 1, number 3, the latest anyway. Sorry, I had to sneeze. So the ISA deploy a invasion force, and the ISA troops, including the Alpha team with Sev and some new characters that are only in number 2. And I'm not really sure what happened to him in number 3, but Rico is with them, so they're deployed in an attempt to capture the city. The soldiers are they're crippling the first wave of assault, reducing the ISA's advance to crawl. However, the fight between the ISA and the Helgast continues with a unmitigated furiosity as a slowly retreating Helgast desperately repel the ISA forces, whose compelling advances has seized Vazari Square in a climatic and pulsating battle. Which honestly, I think Killzone 2 was probably the hardest one. Number 3 is probably the most epic one, if you want to call it that. So, using the intact piece of the Arc Tower destroyed earlier in the campaign, the scientist Madon, which you rescue in Liberation, he discovers that the Arc Towers are powered by an element called I think it's called Petrusite. It's a just crazy electric stuff that you get a gun later in the game, and it's got like unlimited ammunition, and it kills. But it's large portions of the mysterious element located around Therius, the refinery, around the outskirts of Pyrrhus. I think that's the name of it. It's like where the Helgon capital is. If it's not the electric stuff, it's that green stuff. The refinery is thought to be abandoned, but the Alpha team is ordered to accompany Baton to travel to the outskirts of the city to find a way to disable the towers. During the mission, Sev and Rico depart from the team in order to activate a communications tower. Before the tower is activated, however, Garza, Nadko, and Baton, I'm just not saying his name right, sorry, are captured by Helgast, which that was a bitch getting them back. But eventually, Sev and Rico find their squad again, and they see Reddick. That's the guy that it's I just looked his name up. So it is the guy. I got him confused a couple times. Sorry about that. It's Colonel Meal Radic. You'll hear him mention his name in number 3. That's the guy who got his knees blown out and got his knees blown out the first one, and then number 2 he gets this like super battle armor, and you have to kill him at the end of number 2. He's a ruthless Helghast commander, and he's interrogating a group of he's interrogating a group in hopes of obtaining launch codes for the Helghast, which are a stolen set of ISA's nuclear warheads. After the squad refuses to give him information to Radic, he loses the patience and threatens to execute the group, which has got a guy in it with that was in Sev's group. Sev is realizing the danger of rushing into the fray. He waits and attempts in a good location and ambushes Radic's unit. Rico impatience causes him to rush in and attempt to save his squad. Unfortunately, Garza is really bad wounded, and the ensuing firefight, they were getting Helghast executed, which I call it Helgon style, where you sit on your knees and you put a pistol to the back of your head and they shoot you, or front, either way. But Roddick escapes, and the only squad who can do his return to the New Sun before they are attacked again. Wow, I said the wrong. Sorry. The only thing he could do was return to the New Sun before they were attacked again. Baton, he heads up to the nearest communications tower to call for an extraction. The squad is then ambushed by Helghast troops, and they're able to fend them off, though. But unfortunately, when the ISA support troops finally arrive, Garza collapses and finally dies while Sev is holding him. Back aboard in the New Sun, it's like a giant tower. Sev maroons for Garza, getting like revenge. However, he is interrupted by a surprise Helghast attack again on the ISA fleet. So one of their ISA ships are being attacked, and they sent a bunch of Helghast in there with a bunch of mechs. Not really mechs, I should call it. It's they're more like superpower armors. They're like miniature mechs, because mechs are pretty big, and you get to use them in number 3. Well, you get to use them in number 2, but not as long. Where am I at? Can't remember where I left. Well, what I was talking about last. Oh man, my hand's cramping. He's yeah, I've been holding this the entire time. Crap. What was I talking about? So anyway, they sent a bunch of Helghast onto one of their ships. Oh man, I've got to set my camera down. Not really sure what I'm gonna do with my camera. So the Helghast, they evade the ship again. The ISA have they established an orbital control military, but the Helghast breach them. All ships, including the New Sun, are boarded, and in the assault, Colonel Radek reaches the bridge, and he personally executes Baton and mortally wounds the fleet commander Templar, which I think Templar eventually died, but they never really say that he dies, so I'm thinking in number 4 they may bring him back. But because they don't really continue with that, and so there is going to be a number 4 if you don't know. I don't know when it'll be out, but Sony said it's official. It's going to be the last one. It's going to be the last fight. If you didn't watch through the ending credits number 3, there's another video. I don't think it's through all the credits. It's just like right after the ending. But it's stars him and his him and his secret army. They gather up a bunch of people. So so Templar is he's pretty badly wounded. The game, they make you think he's dead, but I don't think he is. Before leaving, Radek steals the nuclear strike codes, which were previously stolen, nuclear weapons. Templar, in his final act of self-sacrifice, manages to evac the thrusters on the new sun. Oh, I think he did die. Shit. I don't know. I think something tells me he's still alive. But he does, in his final act, he crashes the the big unit, and alright, let me make a part 4 or 5 of this.